What's good, people? All right, let's get straight into this. Deontay Wilder was on the BBC podcast on Wednesday and said a few interesting things. Before I read out parts of what he said, I just want to clarify something about this channel. I don't think I need to clarify it, but let's clarify it anyway. I try to be straight down the line on this channel. So I don't make videos with any sort of hidden agenda. I'm not pro any promoter. I do have my favorite fighters. You guys, if you've been watching the channel, would know this. Like, I'm a big Golovkin fan. I like Demetrius Andrade. I like Anthony Joshua. Maybe that's because of the British-Nigerian thing. So I do have my fighters that I like. But in terms of sort of having an agenda, absolutely not. Like 110%. If I see BS, I will call it BS. That's just me. That's just how I've always been. And that's how I try to run this channel. Again, I do have my favorite fighters, so I might have the blinkers on when I talk about them. But even AJ, for example, I've made numerous videos critiquing AJ. Even Golovkin. I think I made a video a couple of weeks ago, maybe a bit longer actually, talking about Golovkin not having the career I expect. So basically, I've critiqued fighters that I even like. I say all this because for me, Deontay Wilder is delusional. And I truly believe it. I think Deontay Wilder is a bit delusional. Now, sorry, no doubt I'm going to get some Deontay Wilder fans not liking that. I get it, right? I get it. I'm a Deontay Wilder fan. I fully understand what you mean. But don't for 1 second, after listening to what I'm about to read, tell me that Deontay Wilder isn't slightly delusional. And to an extent, I think you've got to be. I've always said this. I think boxers have to be a bit deluded, right? You've got to be. Especially an elite boxer. I think you've got to be a bit deluded. Now, I'll kind of go on to why I think that is in a minute. But let's quickly read off what Deontay Wilder said, or some of what he said on this podcast. He said, "When I took off my mask, the things that I was doing, I've been in the sport a very long time, so people automatically know how I am. People know that people that know boxing know that it wasn't Deontay Wilder on that night. I know boxing, I think. I don't know that. I was a zombie on that night. I wasn't myself. I felt like a zombie. I'm still reflecting. I can't believe the things that happened. I'm figuring those things out. It's not over in my eyes. I don't see Fury as the champion. He ain't the champion yet. We've still got one more fight left, and I'm looking forward to giving the world the best of Deontay Wilder." Interesting. Yeah, he's gone on to say a few more things. Those things I like that are positive. In life, you lose more than you win. Some people don't know how to bounce back from a loss. People want to see someone lose to see how they get up. I lost in the ring, but I'm winning in life. That I like. I'm a fan of that, right? Because this isn't the end for Deontay Wilder. Even after boxing, there's still many, 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 many years of Deontay Wilder. So I like that. I don't like the first two paragraphs, right? Especially the one about him not seeing Tyson Fury as the champion. Again, that's why I referred to the part of Deontay Wilder being slightly delusional. And also the first part about being a zombie. Here's the thing with this. Obviously, there are excuses, and I get that. You've kind of got to make an excuse, especially if you're going to rematch the person, right? If you're going to fight the person next, you've got to, in your eyes, find a reason as to why you lost, right? It can't be, I went into that ring perfect and got my ass kicked, because then you're giving yourself no hope for the trilogy fight, right? You've got to go in there thinking, or you've got to come out of that fight, thinking, that was 30% me, even if it's not true. And I don't believe it was true, by the way. But that's how you've got to have your mindset. Your mindset's got to be that. I just wish he didn't tell the world this. I just wish he almost kept it to himself. Because again, you've got to have that mindset. You can't go into the third fight thinking, that was the best Deontay Wilder, and that guy Tyson Fury kicked my ass. You can't, right? You've got to make these excuses. And we've heard a couple of excuses. Now, obviously hearing the zombie one, we heard about the suit weighing his legs down. We've heard a few excuses, and he's piling on the excuses. Almost, I think, not to tell the world, I think he's almost telling himself these things, just because when he approaches the third fight, you've got to have that mindset like, there's no way me at my absolute best, this guy Tyson Fury beats me. You've got to have that mindset. The second thing he said here about, I don't see Tyson Fury as the champion. He ain't the champion. We've still got one more fight left. He is the champion. He's the WBC champion. He won that belt from you. He's also the lineal champion, for whatever that's worth. And now he's got that ring belt as well. So he is the guy right now. Look, the problem Deontay Wilder has, and I think Deontay Wilder fans need to fully understand this as well. The first fight, which was obviously recognized as a draw, wasn't a draw. Tyson Fury won that fight. Look, we've got a lot of time now. Put the fight on, score it round for round, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, add it up. Tyson Fury won the fight. That was the worst Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder's going to fight. That's a problem. That was the best Deontay Wilder. In my eyes, that Deontay Wilder in the lead up to that fight was the best Deontay Wilder, right? That was the worst Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder's going to fight. Fact, right? I mean, we've all been watching, well, us Brits have been watching Tyson Fury from the get-go. In terms of his shape, in terms of his movement, that's the worst Tyson Fury. This is a guy that was out the ring for 2 and a bit years, had fights against Sefer Fury is a Z-list fighter. You know, and then we go A, B, C, Z, right? Pianetta, E. That's what he fought in the lead up to fighting Deontay Wilder. Still out of shape. Look, he's never going to be body beautiful. Still out of shape. That is the Tyson Fury that I think won the first fight. I mean, that's a mind, you know, I don't want to swear, but you know what I'm going to say, right? Now, in the lead up to the second fight, you would almost put a lot of your money on Deontay Wilder just because of the lead up to it, right? Tyson Fury got the big cut. Tyson Fury switched trainers. Tyson Fury struggled against Otto Volin. That Tyson Fury still put a beating on Deontay Wilder. So Deontay Wilder right now, again, I say he's delusional, but he has to be a bit delusional to go into the third fight thinking he's going to win after he lost the first fight and he got destroyed in the second. He lost the first fight against poor Tyson Fury, right? Let's be honest, poor Tyson Fury. Second fight, Tyson Fury changing everything. Changed trainers, changed styles, big cut on the eye, still beat him. So he's got to be a bit delusional, I think, going into the third fight, right? You've got to tell yourself that was 30% of Deontay Wilder. That's what you've got to tell yourself. Now, can he make the necessary adjustments going into the third fight? I don't know. I don't know if he can. I'm not sure if he can. Can he knock Tyson Fury out? Yeah, he can, right? We know this. He can. But I find these words interesting. I really do. I find these words interesting. And I think less of the excuses and more of just getting down to work now. Just getting down to work. But yeah, that's what I think. I think he is slightly delusional. But don't take that as me dissing him. Take that as me understanding that I think he's got to be a bit delusional. He's got to say things that we might think are delusional just to get his mind right. Because this third fight, what does he do? What does he do? These guys have fought for 19 rounds. And I think even Max Kellerman said this. Deontay Wilder's probably won 4 rounds out of 19. Yeah. All right. Peace. Guys, sorry, it's me again. I'm back. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, please like and share the videos. It really does help the channel a lot. And if you want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon account. The link is in the description. All right, I'm done. Peace.